Hello, welcome to OMAT. Glad you're here. We're getting started. You already got started. The day has begun, and I'm so glad you're here once again. Welcome. We're going to get into our 8 exercises. But first, I want to talk about self-parenting, self-soothing. These are concepts that I thought were a little sad, maybe even a little pathetic, but it turns out that's how people adult. We self-parent, we self-soothe, we do the things for ourselves. So knowing that, here's how I do it. Here's how I self-parent. Number 1, my morning routine. I know everyone's talking about their morning routine. I get it. But until I had this morning routine, my life was so different and I had to experiment. But once I have it in the morning, instead of snoozing, I look forward to my morning routine. I have something to look forward to because I zhuzhed it up the way I want it. Number 2 is take myself to work. I don't act it out, although if you want to, go ahead. But it's a thought exercise. It's imagine dropping a kid off on one of the days of first grade, basically telling them everything that's about to go on in there is manageable and might be fun. So talk to myself like that. I go to work. And one of the other things is a play date. We don't have people making amusements for us in our calendars, relaxation dates, whatever it is. But if I have something on my calendar to look forward to, that helps me keep going and motivates the rest of my days. So these are things, just like a child, I try to look at myself. My taste changed. I try to notice it. My activity taste changed. My actual food taste changed. Just like you look at a child and go, oh, they're a little bit different now. They're still them. They're a little bit different. That's how I try to parent myself. Hope that stuff is useful. Let's get into the exercises that get our mind and body into a place where we are checking on ourselves. So first we get present. What am I doing? I don't know. This is behind the scenes. Maybe this is how I'm getting present today. All right, as we get present, let's get into our first exercise here. We're practicing noticing gratitude, because maybe if we were lucky, there was an adult around us growing up going, hey, this thing is good and that thing is happening the way you want it. But now we have to generate that in ourselves. Let's look for the things that we can be grateful for just for now. Let's wrap for now. Finding water. And whether that exercise went exactly as we wanted to or not, we are practicing moving on. Let's move into our second exercise today of meditation, where we are pausing potentially a relentless thought or something that is just a thought that we can, if we take practice, we can say, here's my thought. I'm going to think about this at this time. That just shows me I have control over what happens up in there. So let's try it. Let's sit in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed, and breathe. As we come back, let's find our water. Now, there's not always an immediate result from meditation, but for me, sometimes even the first 10 seconds reminds me to unclench. Let's keep going. Writing something down. What is there to write down? Let's find out by allowing the words to appear on the page. Hey, I was thinking about something, but I wrote down something else. That happens. Boring things on papers happen. Angry things. Don't define it. Don't judge it. Let's write it as an experiment. Write any word down. Write it right now. Let's wrap for now. Finding water. Now, you might not be able to do the thing that you want to do so well right now. It might feel uncomfortable. It might feel hesitant. You might be judging it. But remember, practice makes normal. The more we practice something, the more it becomes normal to us. Let's keep going. Let's make stretching normal. The more I stretch, the more it's normal for me to, look at that. I feel normal. My arms are in the air. I feel normal because I've been practicing raising my arms for years and years now. Let's practice a sun salutation. Let it feel normal. Inhale the arms out and up. Reach up, look up. Now, this shouldn't hurt. It might feel a discomfort because usually our arms are not up. Let's fold forward. Hanging over our feet with a nice rounded back. And when you're ready, halfway lift. So we're flattening our back, making it parallel to the ground, looking up, straightening our legs. When you're ready, let's go into a high plank. Plant your palms down where they are, step your feet back, and lower all the way down. Elbows bent, more bent, more bent. Now you're down on the ground. And now push your palms, top half of your body will start getting off the ground. Look up, chest is up. And let's meet in down dog. Hips up into an upside down V. And make any small movements in this or any pose. Walk your feet forward towards your hands before you start rising up, meeting the palms above the head, exhaling them down to the center of the chest. Holding for any moments, any positions that you like, having some water, and sensing that the body got a little bit warm. We are capable of moving around. We're going to take that into our next exercise, and we're going to plank. We're not going to ask ourselves, because we already asked ourselves before we came in here, and we answered, yes, I'm going to do this. So give me at least 3 seconds of plank. Let's get going. Get in that ready position, mind and body, willing, ready, and doing whatever we're able to in 3, 2, 1, and plank. Just give me the first 3 seconds. That's where they are. You already reached 3 seconds. If that felt okay, keep going. You got to 10 seconds. If you need to come down every other 5, 10 seconds, that's fine too. That's still exercise. Do what you can today. That's 20 seconds. Find out what you can do. Let's see if we can surprise ourselves. Hold that strength. You have 30 seconds. Let's get that mind, making sure that our mind is working with our body. Tell your mind to follow your breath. And for 20 seconds, tell your mind to tell your body, this is what we're doing. Your mind listens to you. When you tell yourself you're a jerk, you think you're a jerk. Tell yourself you're so strong For 10 seconds, you can handle this position. If you're not hurting yourself, hold it right there for 3, 2, 1, you're done. Come down off your plank, maybe into a nice stretch pose. I like to get off the floor via the down dog. If that works for you, great. If there's another pose that you can get into before you get up, or if you just get up, it doesn't matter. Cheers to you. Drinking some water in your honor, because I know the decision to get off your seat and do something physical takes your mind, and now your mind and body work together. Congratulations. Let's keep going into procrastination. If you procrastinated on that plank, hey, do 10 seconds of plank as part of your procrastination, then take your vitamin. But you're going to see right here as an experiment how long an actual minute is. I'm going to take that experiment and look to do something. Take on a task right now. Let's wrap for now. No matter how we did, we're going to take some water so we can move on. And here's the thing, try to avoid the womp womp. Try to avoid womp womp and instead go, yes, I did that, or oh no, what can I learn? I know it's constantly learning lessons, but if we don't learn a lesson, we're digging a ditch for us to just be sad into. So instead of womp womp, what did I learn? Or at least how can I move on? Let's go into connection. Maybe this is the way to move on. Go, hey, I'm feeling a little womp wompy today to someone. Maybe just putting it out there. Maybe just thinking about putting it on there shifts that, and instead you send someone a gratitude. But let's look, what would we send if we were to send? Let's look for some connection right now. Let's wrap for now. For now, that's what it looks like for now. Drinking the water either way, no matter what it looks like. Let's shake it off in our final exercise here. Let's do the exercise. Move your body. It's part of the gratitude. I'm so grateful my body can move. I'm going to exercise it. 3, 2, 1. Let's move in any way. If you're just getting up slowly, that's still moving. If you're walking around, it's still moving, and you're doing it for 10 seconds. Congratulations, because you said, I'm going to do this exercise, and you're doing it. And if you're not, it's not too late. Stop lying to yourself and get up if you can. 20 seconds. Move any part of yourself that you can. And for those who are moving, focus. Put some energy into it for 30 seconds. Do this the way that you wanted to. What does that look like today? What does that look like to put the focus and energy into this for 20 more seconds? Maybe the first 10 seconds were a little easier. Chances are they are. Can you make this challenging final 10 seconds be as energetic as when you first started? See how you could finish both mind and body just for today for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. And that's what taking OMAT looks like today. Thank you for taking OMAT.